In a shocking and distressing turn of events, prominent Nigerian social activist and commentator Martins Vincent Otse, widely known as VeryDarkMan (VDM), has reportedly been abducted by unknown individuals. This took place shortly after his visit to a Guarantee Trust Bank GTBank branch in Lagos, raising serious concerns about the safety of activists and the rule of law in Nigeria. Eyewitnesses who were at the scene described the harrowing incident that unfolded on Thursday afternoon. According to reports, VDM entered the GTBank branch located on Akin Adesola Street in Victoria Island for a routine visit. However, things quickly escalated when a group of men whose identities remain unknown allegedly approached the activist. The men were said to have obscured VDM's face with a piece of cloth, effectively making it impossible for witnesses to identify him, and forcefully pushed him into an unmarked vehicle. The vehicle, which did not bear any distinctive markings, immediately sped off, leaving onlookers stunned and confused. The entire scene was reportedly captured on video by a concerned bystander, and the footage has since gone viral on social media, fueling a wave of outrage and fear among Nigerians. The video shows VDM being hurriedly bundled into the vehicle, with no explanation provided as to why he was targeted. This has led to a massive outpouring of support for VDM, with many Nigerians demanding immediate answers from the authorities. VeryDarkMan is no stranger to controversy. Known for his outspoken critiques of government policies and his relentless advocacy for transparency, VDM has garnered both significant support and criticism from various sectors of Nigerian society. In recent months, he has been embroiled in a highly publicized case involving the alleged theft of millions of naira from the accounts of his non-governmental organization NGO. Despite publishing thousands of pages of bank statements to counter the allegations, questions regarding the missing funds have remained unanswered, placing VDM at the center of a highly contentious national debate. The activist's vocal stance on issues ranging from corruption to human rights has earned him both admiration and animosity, and his recent run-ins with various government agencies have only fueled the belief that this abduction could be politically motivated. This troubling incident has sparked renewed fears about the safety of outspoken individuals in the country, especially those who challenge the status quo. In light of the alarming developments, Nigerians have taken to social media platforms to express their concerns and demand immediate action. Many users have called for the swift and safe release of VeryDarkMan, stressing that his abduction is not only an attack on him but on the freedom of expression and the rights of all citizens. Hashtags such as #BringBackVDM and #FreeVeryDarkMan have been trending across various social media platforms, with thousands of users sharing the video and voicing their demands for justice. While many have voiced their suspicions about the possible involvement of powerful individuals in the incident, there has been no official statement from any of the parties allegedly involved. The Nigerian police force, GTBank, and other relevant authorities have remained silent on the matter, further fueling public anxiety. The silence from these institutions has only deepened the fears that this case, like many others before it, might fade away without any meaningful investigation or accountability. VeryDarkMan's abduction raises broader questions about the state of law enforcement in Nigeria and the safety of activists, journalists, and ordinary citizens who dare to speak out against the government. Over the years, numerous individuals in Nigeria who have taken a stand for justice have found themselves facing threats, harassment, and, in some cases, outright violence. The growing concerns surrounding VDM's case have reignited fears that such incidents could become more commonplace if the government does not act decisively to protect its citizens. As the news continues to unfold, Nigerians are calling for an immediate investigation into the circumstances of VDM's disappearance and the identity of the individuals involved in the abduction. The public is demanding that the authorities take urgent steps to locate the activist, ensure his safe return, and hold those responsible for the act accountable. This high-profile case has already begun to attract international attention, with human rights organizations and foreign diplomats expressing concern over the safety of activists in Nigeria. The situation highlights the broader struggle for free speech and the protection of rights in a country that has seen increasing incidents of intimidation and violence against those who challenge the government. The abduction of VeryDarkMan comes at a time when Nigerians are already grappling with issues of insecurity and corruption, and the latest development has only deepened the sense of unease in the country. Nigerians are anxiously awaiting further updates on the case, with many hoping for a swift resolution and the safe return of the activist. As the pressure continues to mount, the Nigerian government and law enforcement agencies are facing increasing calls for accountability. Citizens are demanding not only the safe return of VeryDarkMan but also assurances that the rights of activists will be protected and that those who threaten their safety will be brought to justice. The coming days are critical, and Nigerians are watching closely to see how this troubling situation will unfold. The hope is that this case will not be another example of impunity but rather a turning point in the fight for justice, transparency, and the protection of basic human rights in Nigeria. For now, the country remains on edge, awaiting updates on VDM's whereabouts and the authorities' response to this grave incident.